Hi, Shiny Lights. Today I'm going to be sharing the answer to a question that somebody asked in the recent Intuition on Tap little mini course that I've been running. She's very, very interested in the law of attraction, as I'm sure many, many people are. And she asked, what is the difference between the law of attraction and intuition? And intuition, we know, is the inner tuition, the voice of the soul, the listening to the little messages that are always coming to us from the divine. But that kind of means that we believe in the divine, right? And we kind of understand that there is a greater power, however we see that. Intuition is a little bit like the surrendering, letting go and letting God, however you see God or source or the universe. It's a little bit like, you know what? You're in charge. I'm going with the flow. It's a much less swimming upstream kind of energy than law of attraction, which a lot of people are talking about as, manifesting. Did I create this? Something happened. Was it my intuition, or did I manifest it? Okay. Now, at the end of the day, sometimes it doesn't matter, because I believe everything that comes for our highest good and our learning, even if it's slightly uncomfortable. But there's a little bit of a difference here, and it's just a philosophical one, really. Like, do we let the divine take the lead, knowing that everything is kind of okay, that we are a passenger, we are just going with the flow, rather than issuing out a giant checklist of our demands to source, like our shopping list? I want this and I want that, and I want a boyfriend, and I want a six-figure business, and I want my neighbor to shut up right now because they're using a nail gun and I'm trying to do this. Or do we offer it? When we issue a shopping list to the universe of our demands, whether it be on a vision board or a meditation or just writing down our goals every day, we suffer when it doesn't happen, don't we? Don't you find that? Like, it hasn't happened. Yes, there must be something wrong with you. I must have blocks. I must not be a good enough person. But you know what? I think we're all really good as we are. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And, when it doesn't happen, when we don't get our six-figure business or our boyfriend or our dream job or our dream house, maybe God has a better plan for us. Maybe she's saying, I love you too much to give it to you just now, instead of chucking a big ego tantrum about why you hadn't got whatever it is you've got. Because there's a difference between manifesting and co-creation and just allowing the surrender of a greater plan to happen. And really, with intuition, that's what's happening. Guess what? It's a whole lot easier. It's less exhausting. We are just realizing that we are a piece of the puzzle. We are not the whole puzzle. That's really stressful, don't you think? Another way of interpreting this might be, with intuition, our palms are open. We're saying, here, have this desire, have this offer. I'm offering this will up to you. I'm open to receive whatever's coming. But with law of attraction or manifesting, we're grabbing, aren't we? We're like reaching for it. We're reaching for it. Sometimes, when we want something so bad, we think it's intuition, but it's actually grabbing. I know that boyfriend's going to come back to me. I know I'm going to get that job, but it's actually, we're reaching for it so hard. We can't open up and let the flow happen. Intuition is light and easy, and it just kind of flows and happens. You know what that feels like, because you've had those series of funky synchronicities already, haven't you? That's intuition. That's allowing ourselves to be the puzzle piece and not the whole puzzle. That's us going with the flow and listening to those little signs, those little breadcrumbs along the way. Who's in charge? Ultimately, I reckon it's not us. I reckon it's God, the universe, however we see it. And you know what? I'm happy with that. I don't want God's job, do you? What a big job, especially now with COVID and organizing the whole planet. I wouldn't want that job. So that's my take on the difference between intuition and law of attraction. One is us going with the power, and the other one is pretending we are the power. And I know we are powerful, but I don't think we're all that powerful, and I'd rather give that job to God. I wonder what you think. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Message me in the comments below. Maybe I'm going to learn something from you. Okay, hope you're having a gorgeous day. Ciao.